A long time. I did a live stream a few days ago. I can't remember the day, but I think I did a live stream a few days ago. Now I'm at the tea spot. My favorite little tea spot. My hangout. My tea spot. This kid's always up to no good. He's always running around, being wild. You guys a little more of a full screen view over here of the action. This will probably be a short live stream. It probably won't be on too long. I'm already drank one tea. What's up, Heath? Heathcliff. Heathcliff. Xin chào. Haven't summoned the courage to go live. I'll be in Da Nang February for 2 weeks. Very nice, very nice. I think I did a live stream a few days ago. I haven't been doing them much like I used to, but maybe when Fluffy gets back, I'll do some more. Mr. Spock, what's up, buddy? We are down at my tea spot. So, if I stay a little longer, maybe I'll grab a second tea. That's our, let me zoom in. We get banana fritters from there sometimes. That's a banana fritter place right there. Typhoon didn't affect us at all. Didn't affect us. That place gets some good business every once in a while. You get a banana fritter for like I think it's seven or 8,000, and then they had these other ones too. What's up, Mark? One of the many Marks in Vietnam. 2 people died in Vietnam from the typhoon. Was it in Da Nang? That's crazy. It's been sunny this couple days, and I think it's not supposed to rain, at least what the forecast says, for a few more days. Like I think Saturday maybe. Nathaniel. I think it's been less. Yeah, I can't. It hasn't been that bad at all. There's been a few days that it rained pretty damn good, but I would say the number of days and how hard it was has been decent. The next meetup, nothing scheduled. Maybe 15,000 subscribers would probably be the soonest if we do one, but nothing really scheduled. I'm assuming it probably wouldn't be till after this New Year's, at least. I got a taro milk tea. Crazy. I got a taro milk tea from this place today. And I'm going to get something else probably. I'm from the USA. What's up, Crazy Shorts? India. We have a few people that pop in from India every once in a while. Gotta figure out what my second drink. Let's see if we can see the menu. I'll show you guys what I got. Let's see. I got, let's see. Can you guys see that one right there? It says Tra Sua something. The one that I got was, let's see if my finger can point. I got that one right here last time. So, we'll see. Maybe I'll get something else. Last month from Ho Chi Minh, Nha Trang. And you should have definitely checked out Da Nang. I highly rate Da Nang higher than Nha Trang. How to live on Earth? I have nothing. CRPF? I'm not sure what CRPF is. I am a student. I don't know where CRPF is. time is it right now? It is 7:30 on the dot. I think Delski went to a new restaurant I've been talking about now. Now he tries to make it his spot now. How come different places charge different rates for electric? My quick answer is a lot of the landlords like to make a profit. So they tell you a price that's different than the governmental charge. Not sure what to tell you, Crazy Shorts. Maybe go online and fill out some job applications, or I don't know. I don't have a job either. I technically don't have a job either, man. Maybe you can tell me where to get a good job. I'm living a retired lifestyle without the financial aspect of it. But I guess I would be living a retired life. The only money that I make is on YouTube, and it doesn't. 90% of the time, it doesn't break me even. So I'm in the same boat as you, man. I'm just surviving. The Mega Millions. Mega Millions. Yeah, oh yeah, I would definitely say not having a job has perks and it has downsides. Downsides mostly is the financial part. I was just talking to somebody yesterday about, I actually think it's immeasurable, but I bet you, so I like little things like waking up without an alarm clock, waking up whenever you want to. I can't prove that helps your quality of life, but I kind of believe not having an alarm clock and just waking up whenever you want with no stress of, oh my God, I gotta hurry up and get ready and go to work. I have a feeling that helps the quality of your life. Not sure if it's true, but it feels like it. Jenny, what's up? It is nighttime here. It's 7:30, and I just had a tea. When will I come to Jaipur in India? I don't know. I'm gonna do India, Nepal, and Sri Lanka on one trip. I like to hit regions, but I have no plans of going there anytime soon, so I don't know when that would be. No clue on that aspect. It's just too hard to leave Danang. It's too hard. Too hard in many ways. I'm used to it, the cost of living, just everything's hard to leave. Yeah, I would hit Pakistan too. So I would go to India, I'd probably go to Pakistan, I'd probably go to Sri Lanka and Nepal. Those 4 places I would probably do all at the same time. Because actually, I don't know why, but I'm very interested in seeing the India and Pakistan little dance-off, or whatever you call it, at the border. I'd like to see that. Yeah, I believe that. No, I've never rode a scooter, but look, probably in the next week or two, there should be a upcoming video of me riding a scooter here for the first time. Could I get a shout out? No, man. Come on, man. Sorry, buddy. We gotta remove you. My old cat. So I have 2 more videos on the Philippines that I need to edit and get uploaded. That's how far behind I am. But as soon as those 2 videos are done, I think the first video that will be up will be me riding the scooter. So look for those very, very soon. I'm off to Asia in a few weeks' time. Celebrate New Year. Very nice. 8 to 16. What's up, Hendrix? What's up, buddy? The shaking of the man's belly. Yeah. I live alone and studying math. Since a month, I feel better than previous. I hope I will pass my exam. Very nice. Yeah, man, I do enjoy that part. I love that technically I don't have anything ever, what would you call it, scheduled, or I wouldn't say scheduled, but a must do. I don't know. I talked to the guy because I just went there about a week ago, and because they used to live and work in that building at their old location, and he told me now that they moved, which is actually a little bit closer to the main area than it was before. And he said they found a new apartment and that restaurant, so now they don't live at their place. But I'm definitely going to be going back there soon. They have a couple of new items on the menu, and they have a couple of specials. But I definitely highly recommend that restaurant. I love their dumplings. To me, the fried ones are definitely the best. And when I get the steamed ones, I get the steamed chicken. Hong Kong, Vietnam, and then Thailand. Are you still able to invest for the future? I'm not sure what you mean specifically by that. I'm not sure what you mean, invest. Vitamin. What time is it? 7:37. I'm going to see if anybody shows up here. If not, I'll grab another drink, and then we will just hang out. See, man, that lady's getting... That's the banana fritters lady. She does sweet potato, like a deep-fried sweet potato, and then she does the deep-fried banana fritters. Vietnamese. Yeah, it's like vitamin and Vietnam mixed together. Ronald. See, that's the banana fritter. Could you guys see it? It was a long one. That's the banana fritter. I'm going to say in the near future, no. I think from me talking to many people and visa people, they don't think there's ever going to, not ever, but anything in the near future will not be a longer visa, but possibly a 45-day free arrival without visa for Americans. But in my opinion, I'm very glad there's no long-term visa, because I guarantee you guys, if there was a 1 year or longer visa, Da Nang in Vietnam would drastically shoot up in price. So you got to look at both aspects. People that want the long term, they're like, oh man, I'm not going to go to Vietnam until they have a long-term visa. But once they get that visa, expect your rents to at least go up 30 to 50%. Expect prices of stuff to go up, because guess why? Because people are thinking exactly like you guys, like, hey, as soon as Vietnam has a 1 year or longer visa, I'm going there. And when many people start to go there like that, prices go up. So you gotta look at it on both ends. You're at the place over at Hop Garden? Yep. Hop Garden's right there. This is my tea spot right here. I love this tea spot. I can rely on you to show good quality food at a great price. You know what's crazy is a lot of the trolls and the haters are like, you're not living in Vietnam, you're surviving. Your budget is so low. You have to go eat cup of noodles. And I'm like, dude, I just had an awesome dinner tonight at Palette. Last night I had this place called Grandma's Kitchen. I'll show you guys. I have a tea almost every day, and I'll show you guys what the prices are. So don't let these people that try to make you think you have to spend $800,000 on a dinner. Look, this tea is awesome, man. I get this lemon tea, and a medium is $10,000. A large is $12,000. This is like 40 cents. What I just got was this. I got this milk tea, and it's 22K, so it's like 80 cents. What I usually get if I'm going wild is this iced taro, and it comes with this egg cream, and it's freaking awesome, man. Yeah, you got lucky. This week was basically no rain. It looks like it might rain on Saturday. But this is our place right here. And if you guys like coffee, Dale's a big coffee guy. Your regular coffee is $15K here. And I've actually had the egg coffee for $25,000. And I'm telling you, they make this homemade egg cream. It's awesome. And Dale raves about the coffee because even more expensive places, they will have like the instant coffee. This place Dale raves about because they grind their own beans and they make it fresh to order. Let me scroll back up. Yep. That is the thing. The one thing that I do notice is going up here is rental landlords asking price. Now, notice the key word I said, asking price. If you guys can negotiate and you guys are good at negotiating, you can get those prices lower. Could you open up a food stand? What are the regulations? Man, I think the food stands kind of just come and go as they want. Moving to Dadong in January, been there 3 times. Would you recommend the bus border run? It's a very simple answer in my opinion. If you want to come back, so if you want to do it the cheapest, the fastest, and the same day, you do the bus visa run. If you want to do it for at minimum 3 business days or longer, and you don't mind being out of the country for close to 5 days, 7 days before you come back, then you do the flight. So if you need to come back the same day, if you want to do the cheapest option, if you want to do the fastest option, it's the bus. Many factories were moved to Vietnam. Yeah, I think a lot of the stuff is kind of changing and going to Vietnam. Prices increase day by day, won't let retaliate by protesting in the future. No, I don't buy that at all. Because these are the typical anti-travelers sentiment. Like, hey, if the prices go up in rent, aren't they going to hate people? Look, do you know how many people I bring to this place? I come to this place every single day, and usually there's 3 to 4 or 5 of us people here. Guess what? If we're not here, we don't... This place, I'm not going to say this, I support this place and make the big budget overhead, but I bring a lot of people here. Now, if you tell us, hey, go back to your home country, we're not going to give you a visa, they're going to lose a lot of customers. So it doesn't work that way. The people only see it as one way. It's like, hey, you guys are raising the price of rent, but we're also providing lots of income for all the restaurants, all the bikini bottoms, all these places, the local food spots. When I go buy 6 banana fritters over here and my buddy buys 4 and we go to the bun place, all that money wouldn't be coming in if we weren't here. So people look at it in one way, and those are usually the jealous haters that are back in the USA and they can't travel, or they just like to complain about things. Yeah, oh yeah, that's what I agree, man. Some of the best tasting food places here that I've had have either been the cheapest or maximum mid-level. I've had awesome food at all levels, but more than likely, the better food has been cheaper to mid-level. Gail lives on coffee and Spam. Oh, you must have seen mine and Evan's video because we shot a video down here. No, it hasn't been raining for a few days. My visa, when you make a run, do you leave it to the last minute? This visa run, assuming I'm going to do a bus visa run, I'm going to leave on the last day of my visa because Lynn Visa does her visa runs on Tuesdays and Fridays. And mine is up on the 30th, and the 30th falls on a Friday, so I'm actually going to do it on the last day. Invest in what? I mean, I guess you can open up a business here, and you could do a couple of other things, so you can invest that way. No, all the typhoon and stuff news was overhyped and nothing, in my opinion. It didn't affect my daily life. I went out to lunch, I went out to dinner, I did everything I needed and went grocery shopping, and it didn't affect me at all. No, there's a different company in Nha Trang. I don't know who it is, and it's a nightmare for me because it's 23-hour bus run, and that's insane. I couldn't. That's one of the big reasons that prevents me from ever being able to live in Nha Trang long term is I could not do the 23-hour bus run. That's just insane. Yeah, that Japanese buffet, man, it's a great deal. I'm thinking about maybe doing that place for Thanksgiving. Because last year, me and Fluffy cooked for Thanksgiving, but she's not going to be back in time for Thanksgiving, so I got to figure out what I'm going to do for Thanksgiving this time. All in price, it's like $155 for everything. Yeah, Fluffy's still there. She'll probably be back in a couple weeks. Maybe at the end of this month, if not, probably at the beginning of December. Oh yeah, you can do all that. Yeah, you can work online, you can trade stocks. Like, you can do all that. There's nothing to stop you about that. I think technically you're supposed to need it in Vietnam. I heard there's companies that don't 100% require it, but I'm not sure about the loopholes. What's next now? Just the same stuff. I got 2 more Philippines videos to upload, and then we're back to 100% Da Nang content. My Philippines videos have done bad, man. Apparently you guys don't like seeing my travel videos. My Philippines videos are the absolute worst videos that I've practically uploaded. And it's crazy because you guys are always like, you need to go travel. Will Travels is your name. You're never traveling. You're never traveling. You're never traveling. Then I go do a whole 3-week travel trip, and all my Philippines videos do absolutely terrible. Maybe based on the lack of views on that Philippines video, maybe not a long time. Man, everyone messages me, but what sucks is, like, I'm a travel channel. I agree with people. I should be going to the world's smallest country, the world's cheapest country, the world's most boringest country. Like I watch channels like Retired Working for You. I watch channels like Bald and Bankrupt. Bald and Bankrupt goes to Moldova. Like, who the hell wants to know about Moldova? But go look at his views. 2 million views on Moldova. Like, I want to be a travel channel. And then I finally travel and I get freaking 400 views on a video. No, I don't have the patience to teach kids. Do you have to pay Vietnam? No, don't have to pay. You probably get shadow banned. I don't know. I'm not sure. About to eat. I ate a little bit earlier. I went to Palette. Everyone pays out of pocket here. Everything's so cheap. So I don't know anyone that actually has, like, healthcare insurance. I know everyone, when they get sick or hurt, they just go to a hospital and pay out of pocket there. Are you the Will that Ben Newton always yells about? I'm not sure who Ben Newton is. I know Fig Newton. I understand that the Philippines has a lot of YouTubers. I was just figuring my own subscribers would be watching my videos. Like, on some of the videos, I have like 400, 500 views, and it's been up for like 2 weeks. Usually, like, if I do a Da Nang video, I'll have 400 views up in 3 hours, 4 hours. What's the best way to get cash there when I come? I always do it the same way. I always pull money out of the ATM machine. I never bring other currencies and convert them. Last hospital stay, $320. I'm gonna grab another. Hold on, let me see 1 second. There we go, there we go, there we go, there we go. I get it, but how can I explore my channel and get new subscribers and build my channel when I go travel and nobody watches it? That's what's crazy. I think it's less than 1% of my already subscribers even watch my Philippines video. It's crazy. How can I grow as a travel channel when people will only watch my Da Nang videos, and then only watch my visa videos, and then only watch my rental videos? Like, it's crazy. Very long? I don't think so. If you go look, my average video is well under 15 minutes. I think almost all my Philippines videos, or at least 80 or 90%, have been under 12 minutes. Most of them between 8 and 12 minutes. You didn't cover Torsi? No, I did a lot of, well, I did Manila and I did Makati. But we were in a lot of smaller province cities. It was for Fluffy's work, so I just figured that my normal audience would be like, oh, finally you traveled. Let's take a look at the Philippines and compare it to Vietnam. But no one even did that. I don't have any bikinis in my videos in Vietnam, and they get 15,000, 10,000 views. Let me figure out what other drink I'm going to get. I'll let you guys... Let me see. I'm going to get something else. Let's see. I normally get a tea. Let's get something I've had this before. I've had a yogurt before. Yogurts are okay. I'm debating the traditional milk tea. Which one has cream? This has cream or that one has cream? Sinchao? This one has cream or this one has cream?
Have cream.
That has cream, okay. So do you guys think I should either get this traditional or should I get the fresh milk pearl and cream? Let me see. Let me get a medium, this one. Medium. Yes. I'll get that. That'll be my nightcap. What's your monthly budget in the Philippines? So I didn't really have a monthly budget because I was only there for 17 days and I didn't have to pay for accommodation. But I spent roughly right around $600 total for those 17 days. But $300 of that, nearly $300, was the flight, the return trip ticket. So I spent a little over $300 in 17 days, and that was for no accommodation, right? No accommodation. And we didn't go to any tourist spot. We didn't go to any fancy place. We didn't go to any big restaurant. And I still spent about $300. Yeah, they did me dirty. Yes, this is Danong. This is my tea spot right here. Oh, yeah, 100%. I don't think you guys are going to find a cheaper country than Vietnam, especially for the quality that you get. Now, you might be able to get $100 cheaper than what you live in Vietnam, but the internet's going to be bad. The crime is going to be a problem. The internet's going to be a problem. The electricity is going to be a problem. You're not going to find a better overall bang for your buck city or country than Vietnam. This is just a Samsung S21. When I do my live streams, it's just a cell phone. When I shoot my uploaded videos, it's usually the GoPro. There we go. Come on. Thank you. Here's my milk tea. Look at that, guys. Look at that. You could do that, Hondo, but it doesn't make sense because it's going to cost you more than doing the 4 visa bus runs in a year. So it doesn't make sense. And then you still have to go to class. So you're doing more effort and you're spending more money. So it doesn't really make sense. Let me show you this in 1 second. This is homemade egg cream and it's freaking awesome, man. This is awesome. Yeah, that's Pog Pog cheese. I'm assuming they do. I'm assuming they do. Credentials? I don't know what you mean credentials. Danong Bay area at all? What do you mean the Danong Bay area? Look at this. What do you guys think? Not much, man. Nothing really happened. It was fine for me. Schooling? Like, are you talking about teaching here, or what are you talking about specifically? Yeah, it looks like Pog Pog cheese. There you guys go. Let me show you guys the first drink, because the first drink is always the best. Let me show you the first drink. You guys ready? Look at this kid. He's always wild. Xin chao. This guy's like a madman. He comes down that little ramp right here. Look, he goes flying down that ramp. Look, he's always running around. So let me show you guys the first drink of this one. The hell? Very milky. Yeah, both of my bathrooms have normal bathrooms. And I have an Asian shower or an Asian bathroom, and I also have the Western bathroom. Yeah, I agree 100%. Well, much easier to date in the Philippines because they speak English. 100%. But after the English, after the 3-year visa that you could stay in Philippines, everything drops off a cliff from that point. Philippines 100% wins in English, and it wins in staying for 3 years without having to fly out. But after that, the Philippines falls off a cliff and loses almost in every other category to Vietnam. I don't know, man. I never planned on staying here this long, but I'm just not going to move just to move. I'm going to have to find a better city, better country, and as of now, I just can't find it. Now, if you want to learn the language and do the education visa, then yes. But most people try to, I hate to say it this way, game the system or figure out a way to stay for a long time without doing the visa runs. And the education visa doesn't make sense for those people. But if your main number one thing is that you want to learn the language, then that's a good option. The beach area on the other side of the river when you follow the coast, Tohui. So I'm thinking that's the other beach. I passed that beach when we do the Lin Visa bus run, and I just went there for the first time about 2 weeks ago. Never been to Malaysia, but we will go at a certain time when we do a visa run. Maybe early next year. Monster spiders? Nope, I haven't really seen any. Digital mechanics. So, if we had to play a hypothetical, if I was making $4,000 to $5,000 a month, I think I would say 99.9% sure I would definitely have a base here, and I would stack up a bunch of money. But what I would do, the only thing I would do is I would probably do flight visa runs to other countries once every 3 months. But I'm pretty sure I would stay in my same apartment and use that as a base. And I would go do my visa runs out of country and maybe stay in other countries for a week or 2 weeks and then come back to Da Nang. That would probably be my long-term plan. Yeah, I know. Malaysia and Bangkok are the cheapest round-trip flights. They're right around $100. But the problem is two things. One, me and Fluffy need to get on the same visa time frame, because every time I have to do a visa run, she's on a different expiring visa run. So I want to get on the same path so that we can go do that at the same time. Yeah, I use Google Translate, no problem here. Da Nang, for anyone that hasn't been there, is really nice. And yeah, man, it's too hard to leave. I didn't really pick Da Nang. It's just I can't leave it because I'm the type that I have to leave to a better place, and I have not found a better overall situation than Da Nang. After work, so I appreciate it, Mickey. Don't you both get no. I hate overspending, and there's no reason to do. So here's my take on the multiple entry. It makes no sense to do the multiple entry unless you're going to leave the country at least 2 times in 3 months. And I haven't left the country in 2 years. So the first time that I just left the country in 2 years was to the Philippines. So it doesn't make sense for me to throw away $25 to get the multiple entry when I don't leave the country enough. Yeah, I'm a USA citizen. Danong picked me, yeah. It just grew on me. It's too hard to leave. It's too hard, man. This egg cream is awesome. Look at this. It's almost like a whipped cream. And they make it right back here. I've seen them make it. I think so many people waste and get a multiple entry that never use it. So here, let me explain the simple breakdown of it. Okay, so to do a 3-month single entry visa, it's $25. The multiple entry 90 days is $50, right? So if you leave the country just one time, you didn't save any money. All you did is paid $50 prepaid up front, and then you leave the country and you just basically broke even. Now, if you leave the country twice in 3 months, then you saved $25. But almost anybody that I know doesn't leave the country more than 2 times in a 90-day span. So for me, 99% of the people don't ever either use the multiple entry or they don't get their money's worth. So the only thing that we can do, if Fluffy comes back, let's say she comes back like December 10th, she gets a free 20 days here, right? And my visa runs on December 30th. So it would add up, and you go, oh, that makes sense. Don't get her a visa and then have her do the visa run with you. But here's where it doesn't make sense. If Fluffy's flying in, all we have to do is pay $25 and she gets a 90-day visa. Now, if she doesn't get a visa, then she has to go pay for the bus visa run, which is $150. So $150 or just paying $25 for a 90-day visa when she flies from the Philippines. So it doesn't make sense. I have not been to Vung Tau. Coconut Man raves about going to Vung Tau. What's up, Jody? Haven't seen you around in a while. Yeah. And then the longer you stay here, you'll realize, even in your own situation, I've realized it, you'll go, wow, like this place. I didn't find this place until about 5 months ago. And I still love my other juice place. I still go to it. But this tea place is about half, or at least 30 to 40% cheaper than my other tea juice place. And you'll just constantly keep finding these. So here's my take. Get the single entry, come in, and let's say you want to go to China, right? As soon as you go to China, just get back on the Vietnam website and just go do another single entry visa while you're waiting for your new visa. And then you get another one. That's my take on it. Fluffy should be getting back maybe at the end of this month, or at the beginning of December. So if you guys follow me, my number that I think in my own mind, I'm 43, and the way that I live, I think if I had 300,000 US dollars, that would last me 20 plus years at least, just to be safe. I say it would last me at least 20 years. The way that I live and my age, that's my rough estimate. And that's just like if I put the 300K under my bed and didn't make any money off of it. I could live here for about 300,000 with no investing or nothing, just 300,000 under the bed, and you just spend it each month. I can make that last for 20 plus years. Now, if you guys can make money or invest that, then you might not ever run out of money. But I'm just using it as $300,000 under the bed and just spending money under my budget of how I live for the next 20 plus years. I do go to the other place. Two things. One, it's been raining, so I haven't been really getting down to Food Street lately, besides this week. And they're closed on Sundays and Mondays, and they close in the afternoon. So the only thing I hate about that is that they're closed a lot of times. How to do it? Do what on? I live in Danong for under 10,000. I live here per year for about $9,000 to $10,000 a year. Let me see. Let me scroll back up. I missed some. No, Fluffy hasn't been affected by the weather in the Philippines either. Nope. Nope. Nobody that I know has really been affected in here or even in the Philippines. Fluffy does, but we never get it for her because it's pointless, because she would only get 20 days and then she would have to do a visa run that's going to cost well over $100. Or when she leaves the Philippines, she just pays the $25 and gets a 90-day visa here. You got to have some money as an emergency fund? Yeah, so I definitely have that. Yeah, for me, if I'm just talking about 300,000 under your bed sitting would last me 20 years. No making money off of it, nothing like that. Now, if you guys can make if you guys even can make $10,000 a year on that money, you would basically be in my shoes. You'd be living free in Danong, because I live for maximum 10 grand a year. I had pallet for dinner about an hour ago. Have the locals mentioned? Not really. I know a lot of local owners. I talked to the guy here. This guy, the owner, Tom, very nice guy. We always have conversations with him. They enjoy it, though. It's so weird that everyone just looks... You can kind of tell where their mindset is. They're always like, the rent's going up. That really must push all the locals out. But they're not taking into account all the business that they're making. Some of the locals are landlord owners. Some of the locals own restaurants. Some of the locals own businesses. Those guys are making money, too. All the people, it's weird that people only look at, hey, these people come into the city and then they raise the price of the rents. Yes, but they also frequent restaurants. They also frequent coffee shops. They also rent surfboards. They also go to local restaurants. The money comes in. It's not one-sided. Do you ever go home? No, I haven't been home in 2 years. What's my thoughts on gambling and DUIs? Don't get them. This is a good milk tea. I think my favorite one is the traditional milk tea. Today I had the very first time I ever had the taro milk tea. But my go-to is the taro ice blend. My favorite hot drink day is the lemon iced tea. Large pizza. That's where I'm from. I'm from the Bay Area, so it's crazy, man. I don't even know if I'm gonna recognize the prices when I get back. We will see. Thailand shot themselves in the foot. Thailand's an idiot. They went and created all these digital nomad visas, the 50-year-old retirement visa, the education visa, to force people on them because they didn't want the cheap young travelers around. So they created these visas to force people onto them, thinking, hey, the cheap budget backpackers, we don't want them in our country. We don't want those cheapskates. Let's get visas and force everyone on visas, and then magically the only people that'll come here will be rich people. And we've seen how that's working out. But I've talked about this for a year, that Thailand was shooting themselves in the foot forcing people to go on those one of those 3 visas. All those guys built Thailand. They built Bangkok for 20 or 30 years. The cheap, I don't do hostels, but the cheap hostel backpackers, they went out for the past 30 years. They showed you Thailand on social media. They were there, and now when they force them out, guess what? They go to another country, and now Thailand's, where's all our tourists? You kicked them out. That's crazy, man. Those prices are crazy to me. I even complain about some food here, but that would be pennies compared back to the USA. Crazy, man. Crazy. Let's take a look at this street. That Bananas Fritters place lady is still open. Mitzi's in Hanoi. I have no clue why you went to Hanoi, actually. No clue why. Someone must have told him Hanoi was paradise. Let me guess, you're in Thailand to find your wife? Who? I'm in Vietnam. So I'm not sure who you're talking about. Micah, I'm not sure who you're talking about. I think you're in the wrong chat, buddy. I'm in Vietnam. I guess you don't know the difference between Vietnamese and Thai. Or maybe you clicked on the wrong room. The taco place, so supposedly it closed. Supposedly it closed down because it wasn't there for 2 weeks. And then we know someone that said, oh, it's back open. But I have not been able to confirm that they do Taco Tuesday yet. Tomorrow we might check it out since it's Monday today. We'll go check it out tomorrow. We'll give them one more chance. We'll give them one more chance. So tomorrow I'll go check out Taco Tuesday. But the last 2 Tuesdays we went, the place was completely shut down. I want to get a study permit. I could not tell you on that. I don't have the slightest clue. That is a deeper question than I know. If any of you guys want to know the name of this place, this is it right here. Right here in the red. Free jewels? Why does it say I got free jewels? Seems a bit disappointing you treat your fans like this. Now I know you're in Vietnam. There's a lot of... Michael, I'm sure you're trying to be a troll, but I'm trying to be a nice guy and let you stay, but we can quickly exit you out of here. So straighten up. Everybody tell Micah to straighten up real quick. Maybe, but I just couldn't live my life based on, hey, maybe one day I'll get sick and have something very extreme happen to me. I just couldn't base it on that. Yeah, we're going to give him a second. We're going to give him a chance to redeem himself. But we could kick him. You're not going to troll in here anymore, Micah. There's no such thing as an Asian language. There's country's language, so you're trying to be funny and troll. That'll be his last warning, guys. So if you guys like the kicking out, stay tuned. Stay tuned. Nah, I don't think he's a kid. I think he's an older guy that acts like an idiot. Prepared to wait for years. I heard a lot of people come to Vietnam, but then they go do their healthcare stuff in Singapore or Thailand. Boo. Boo that man. Yeah, boo that man. Don't let the door hit your ass on the way out. Huh. Yeah, the pole. We haven't done a pole in a while. He deserves a better pole, like a long metal pole to smack across him. Smack some sense into him. I didn't hear about that, but it's definitely not that I know of. I don't think any of those are in Da Nang. I don't even know if he's worth the effort of a pole, especially when I'm enjoying my milk tea. What time is it? It is 8:17 on the dot. Delsky was just right down the street, but I guess he didn't stop by. I've never been to Pattaya, but I would, without even ever going to Pattaya, I would definitely choose Da Nang over Pattaya. But I do like Bangkok, and I like Chiang Rai. My sleep cycle? Not sure what you mean. Man, I can't believe it's already like almost the middle of November. Time goes by so fast now, man. I don't know how it's possible. Um, 800,000, I think he told me, which is about, I think it's a tad under 30 bucks. I think it's like $28, $29. Basically $1 a day. Man, it seems like it's not even 24 hours in a day anymore. It seems like one day is 1 week now. It's crazy. It's insane. It's insane. But that's what everyone, when I was younger, I remember a lot of older people used to say, when you get older, man, time goes by so fast. Because when I was young, like when I was in elementary school, days used to take forever. I mean, just getting from like 9 o'clock in the morning to like lunchtime or recess in the afternoon used to take forever. I used to remember, like, damn, it's only 2.5 more months till summer vacation. Now it seems like I wake up and 6 months is gone. That's the crazy part. Like 6 months just goes by like a freaking snap of the fingers. It just freaking flies by. It's just like, here I am. Like, man, it's crazy to me that the year 2000 was 25 years ago. That's insane. The year 2000 was 25 years ago. That was over half my life ago. It does not feel like it was 25 years ago. Crazy. 25 years ago? Jeez Louise. That's just insane. I think we'll do about a two, and we'll stick around till 1 hour exactly. We're at 56 minutes and 50 seconds, so we'll stick around for about 3 more minutes. I haven't been doing many live streams, but we'll make this an even 1 hour. Yeah, that's crazy, man. 2000 was 25 years ago. That's over half my life ago. That's crazy. Tad Steaks? No, I don't remember that. I haven't been to too many steakhouses in San Francisco. I've been to Original Joe's. Our work, my old workplace used to do a Christmas party at, well, I went to the one in Daly City. Original Joe's. Time's too fast, I know, man. Time goes by too fast. I was 18 in the year 2000. I was 18 when I graduated, and 18 in the year 2000. Me, so for the last few years that I was in the USA, I worked for myself. So I either traded stock options online, and I opened up my own reselling business for like the last 4-ish years that I was in the USA. But my last real job, like working for the man, I worked at a medical company where we would deliver hospital beds and we would repair hospital beds. Like, we had contracts with big hospital beds. So I was a technician. I liked it, especially when I transferred to another city. I transferred to San Francisco. I was working in Richmond in California, and I really enjoyed it when I went to San Francisco because I got to see all the places in San Francisco. So I enjoyed that. But that was my last job. That was in 2017 was the last time I had a real official job. But after that, I traded stock options online, and I had my own online reselling business. This is Vietnam. This is Da Nang, Vietnam, at my most favorite tea spot. India, man. We've had a few people from India tonight. Maybe I'm being shown on the feed in India. Maybe I'm the next big thing in India. Maybe I'm the next big thing. I'm the next Indian Idol. Like American Idol. I think rain supposedly won't be back for at least a few more days, which is fine. December is the month where it gets the coldest. I think it'll probably hit low to mid 60s in certain parts of December next month. I will get to India at a certain point. Not sure when, though. You know, Army guy is in Bangladesh right now. And then I think he's going to Nepal after. Man, I've seen, it was kind of crazy because I've seen a few videos like on Facebook, shorts and stuff like that. Man, some of those guys doing those window cleanings make some good money. And they go around to like neighborhoods. I don't know how it pops up in my algorithm, but stuff like that and other little random stuff that I've never thought about. And I watch those videos. Yeah, I never have no problems with people here. This is our very friendly, nice tea lady right there. I've been here for 2 years. I've been living here for 2 years. Look, someone else's. See, I've been telling you, man, that banana fritters lady, she's been getting famous. She's been getting popular. I do like the banana fritters there, and I did try. There's like this flat, deep fried, battered sweet potato. It's okay. It almost tastes like a deep fried potato. Look, see, they got a banana fritter. Let's see what else they got. The banana fritter is definitely the go-to there. Those are $8,000 for the fritters. We get those every so often. And I couldn't tell which one. I think that was the... So they have a purple sweet potato that's deep fried. They have the yellow, and then they have the banana fritter there. And those are $8,000 a piece, which is about 30 cents per each one. Yeah, I see her all the time. I just seen her 2 nights yesterday. I think I seen her yesterday when I was going to one of our restaurants called Grandma's Kitchen. Oh, they got a sauce over there. See? I need to start getting that sauce. See, Dale never grabs that sauce. Personal trainer would be very cheap. Now, it wouldn't be as cheap as like a normal worker out here. But remember, I think the average income for a normal Vietnamese citizen is about $300 to $400 US a month. So figure somewhere around $100 a week is considered to be normal. Now, I think with a personal trainer, it's going to be more than a regular average worker. But it would definitely be a lot cheaper. He probably went on to another room to go troll some other people. I see the Tra Talk lady all the time, though. And she always gets me when I'm off guard. I'll be doing something. I had a tea in my hand. And she goes, "Oh, you got tea?" And I go, yeah, I got a tea because I'm going right here into the restaurant. And luckily, I was going 5 steps away. I said, "Oh, see you next time." So I was able to avoid that one pretty good. What time is it? It is 8:28. So I think we'll wrap this up. I think 2 more Philippines videos, and then I'm gonna start bringing the hard-hitting, good Da Nang content. I know you guys have been waiting for that, but I had to get up my 8 or so Philippines videos. I appreciate it, guys. We will talk to you guys soon. Maybe if something interesting happens in the next day or so, maybe we'll do another live. I appreciate it. Please hit the like button. Boom, boom, boom. Double tap. Please hit subscribe if you want to see more live streams or more content. And please go watch the Philippines videos. And I guess we're going to say goodbye. This is my tea place. Come check this place out if you guys are in Da Nang. Great prices. They range from $12K up to, like, I think the most expensive drink here is like $32,000. So I appreciate it and see you guys later. Boom.